Robin.
The Bin Laden news is fading away already, huh?
You think?
I think so. I think so.
Obama's at ground zero today, though.
Tomorrow.
Thursday.
He offered an invite to George W.
To join him there as a
and
fucking
George W.
opening
said, no,
act.
Thank you. Is that why?
Yeah, it looks like George is an opening act, and
it wasn't a good gesture on Obama's part.
Motherfucker was responsible for at least just as responsible for getting him as Obama was, at least.
That's probably why he invited him, though.
Yeah,
he knows Bush is president or 9/11.
And he probably knew he wouldn't come or something.
Isn't that a nice gesture, though?
Yeah.
By the president?
It's all politics. I don't give a shit anymore.
So you got to spin it, and
I got to spin it. And
you got to spin and say it's not a good gesture.
Well, apparently it wasn't to George W. He said, "Fuck it."
Yeah, but George W. has made it perfectly clear he doesn't want to do anything.
Yeah,
he just wants to retire and stay out of the spotlight. He has said that many times in the last couple of years.
Well, he wrote that book and went out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that was a rare thing, though.
Yeah.
He went on all the talk shows.
But he kind of did.
I don't want to be doing anything political.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's he must be enjoying himself now. Doesn't want to sit out there and have people spinning shit all over the place. What every little movement meant when he stood there with Obama and shit like that. So let Obama do it himself. So he gets all the fucking credit anyway. That's how some people are spinning it. I'm not downplaying his involvement in this, of course. But a lot of people are really just saying, look what he did that George Bush couldn't do. And that's out of hand. I mean, come on. All that fucking interrogation, all those interrogation techniques that all these liberals and Democrats are saying, it's horrible, we should never do this. As Americans, we should never. That's the shit that got the ball rolling.
I think they said Khalid gave up Khalid. I used to call him that since we were...
Yeah. Khalid Quinn.
Yeah. Well, cut the clitoris off and fly 2 planes in.
Beheading.
Yeah, cut fucking head off. Khalid Quinn.
Khalid.
It's funny. Yeah, the wrong story short.
Hey, here's your bullet points on the Bin Laden thing.
Pun?
Yeah.
The bullet point right in his eyebrow.
Point right to his head from the gun. USA.
USA. He's been raising his eyebrow too.
I don't think it was a double tap because one was in the chest, one was in the left eye.
Pop.
Can you double tap and get that done?
Oh, I could double tap someone in the foot and in the head the way I shoot in my dumb games. I suck. Yeah.
White House reportedly plans to release the death photos. A lot of people thought it was happening yesterday. They're holding that back.
They're still, yeah.
You think they release it before Obama gets down to ground zero tomorrow?
Leon Panetta said it's inevitable that they will release it, but other people are saying, well, what good will it do? It's only going to rile up the Muslims to see one of their heroes dead. But, hey, we had to sit there and look at our soldiers being fucking slung over a bridge and dragged on streets and shit like that. Fuck them. Fuck them.
Yeah, the photo will absolutely be released. There was one that was released yesterday, and thanks to old Jimmy Norton doing a little detective work.
No, I actually got it.
Oh, someone retweeted, yeah.
I tweeted it, and then I asked if it's fake, and then somebody tweeted me, so I retweeted
the original.
that. I just retweeted someone else's thing.
And we were right behind each other because I tweeted it, and then someone goes, yo, Jimmy just tweeted that it's fake, and then I went to your Twitter, and then boom, yeah. But that one looked kind of good, no?
His head looked a little big.
But it looked kind of good.
Yeah, much better than the other one.
Much better than the other one that people are still sending me.
Oh, I still get
that
too. Stop! Check it out,
There's no death photo yet.
Check it out. It's like, no, it isn't.
If you're listening to our voices, what day is it? Wednesday morning. There's still not a death photo out there, so don't send me that shit.
And then I clicked on one, and it was a link to fucking Jimmy's show. It's funny.
Oh, but did you see the other one, the last photo of Bin Laden alive?
Yes.
And that was you and
your hoodie
pink.
footy pink bunny suit looking thing. It's funny.
I like the people that are having fun with it, that's for sure. And making us click on it.
Hilarious. Shit. Click on it.
I had to see someone's horrible shit.
You know how many
I thought that was the death photo.
And they're saying there's going to be a lot of email viruses going around because people are going to have viruses connected to something that says Bin Laden death photo. People are going to be clicking on it, downloading, and getting viruses. So
far, no death photo. If it's released during this show, we'll certainly make sure you guys know about it.
Yeah, there's been a couple more of the Osama-Obama mix-ups.
Really?
Do we have any? Because
you got a good one?
I saw it. I think Glenn Beck did it twice last night.
We did the Glenn Beck one. Oh, new ones.
Yeah, twice.
But he's doing it on purpose.
Well, no, he just sounded confused.
Glenn
really
Beck's doing it on purpose.
He sounded very confused.
He's just a fucking ass. Go back to Morning Zoo Radio.
He's kind of crazy, that guy. He's a little nutty.
Does he have a huge fan base?
Oof. Yeah, from what I hear, it's giant. But
they're all in and believe this guy?
I don't know if you're in and believe it, or you just watch him going like, I got to see this guy completely lose his mind one day.
Let me ask you. You lean that way. Are you a fan of his shit?
I'm a fan of watching because I think he's crazy, and I think someday he will just fucking convulse on the floor with foam coming out of his mouth on his show. But as far as agreeing with what he's saying, no, he goes way out there.
Yeah.
Like, he writes shit on those blackboards. I don't know what the fuck he's even talking about. Mm-hmm. It's like, what? Huh?
Yeah, okay. U.S. believes bin Laden lived at compound for 6 years now. So that brings us back to 2004, 2005-ish.
Wow.
Let's call it 2005.
You know.
For 6 years.
And the fucking Pakistanis wouldn't give him up.
Yeah, is that going to cause a problem, you think?
Yeah, a little rift.
That's about it, though, right?
Well, the rift we fucking
Don't we give them money, too?
Probably.
I think we give them a few billion a year.
$3 billion a year.
Is it $3 billion a year we give them?
To keep their government going, because if we didn't...
we have no choice.
Then there'd be some, religious fucking crap government in there
with
a nuclear weapon.
So what? It's not our problem.
But do people understand that's
might
why...
be a problem, but...
Fuck that.
People do understand that's why we give these countries money.
Yeah.
Because they're like, fucking stop giving them money, but it's the lesser of two evils.
Then you get one of those, Muslim religious leadership in there, and then see that's just the rough thing is having a country like that has atomic weapons. Now, what do? I know it's none of our business, but the second they get nukes, they're at least nuking Israel.
Then let Israel handle them.
Yeah?
Israel will handle them. They're not going to get nuked. Israel is not like us. They're not afraid that there's going to be an impolite backlash.
Yeah.
They will bomb your reactors. Get rid of them or we bomb them. They don't get rid of them, they bomb
not
them.
Even reactors. Pakistan has functional nuclear weapons. They're known as a nuclear power. It's not like a secret. They are one of the nuclear powers in the world. And if a fundamentalist Islamic nation formed in Pakistan, they would have a nuclear weapon that they would look at as some kind of fucking, religious weapon to be used against the infidels. Absolutely. So that's a tricky situation. I don't know what my stance is there. Mm-hmm. I think the second you see any kind of quote-unquote legitimate government like they have in there now, which are a bunch of scumbags, starting to crumble, you'd have to do a preemptive strike on their nukes.
Right.
I think you would.
Well, more importantly, I mean, bin Laden was there for 6 years, and they're trying to say they didn't know. I mean, that's just ridiculous.
The neighbors are starting to speak up, though.
And what are they saying?
They're saying, we knew something was going on. Didn't quite know what.
Right.
It's like Pakistan fortress type thing that you didn't know.
Near a military base.
Yeah, like what else could it have been in Pakistan?
It's their equivalent of West Point, right?
Yeah.
And then a lot of military guys retire to this area.
Yeah.
It's like it seems to be a perfect spot for the guy to be.
Yeah.
A perfect spot. So
one neighbor was Babu. Oh, Babu! Babu.
Well, we can play the ball clip, which I think is hilarious today.
Yeah.
Let me just play this cold, and then we'll discuss. So, bin Laden could have been there for 6 years.
6 years.
And said people were suspicious in the area, and you get this today.
One family lived just opposite the bin Laden compound for the last 5 years. They told us they knew very little about their neighbors. The family didn't mix much with others, they said. They never visited us, and we were never invited by them. Even local children thought there was something unusual about them. These kids say they thought it was strange that when they played ball in the area, if it went over the fence, it was never returned.
Oh, one of those neighbors.
It's the Pakistani version of the Sandlot.
Yeah.
There's a big monster behind the fence, and
is there?
you can't get your ball back.
And that proves that Bin Laden's just a monster. He can't even fucking throw the ball back to the kids.
He would biff the ball to him.
Right.
Yeah, this your ball, and then just throw it up on the roof.
That was always creepy when you lost the ball and the neighbor never threw it back. And of course, you don't expect the neighbor to be in his backyard at that time sipping tea, but you knew eventually they would throw the ball back when they went into their yard.
Yep.
And to never get any of your balls back is just has always been a creepy feeling.
The neighbor's ball comes over because they have their basketball.
And you
hoop
eventually
backed up.
throw them back, right?
And yeah, usually it's a kid. He knocks on my door. Hey, mister, my ball went in your backyard. I'm like, all right, I'll throw it over. I got to shuffle outside and get the ball and throw it back. But that's so funny. I said the Sandlot, and somebody added a word in between sand and lot that fits very well.
They can't help themselves.
It's hysterical.
They just can't
Oh,
help their
my
racism.
goodness, is that funny?
It just drips out of them as soon as they wake up in the morning.
You gotta love
You
it.
sick fucks.
Wow.
So what do you think about the ball thing? I think we were speculating fingerprints, DNA right before the show.
I don't know. Well, I don't think Bin Laden was the one that was throwing it. Would have been throwing it back.
But it shows they're pretty smart. Even if it's one of the low-level guys, you get fingerprints on a ball. If they are suspicious, then you know who that guy is.
I think
then you can start. No, what?
I think it keeps the kids from creeping around. Like if you start giving the ball back, that's the first level of them maybe trying to get in if the ball goes over and they don't see anybody, or expecting it, or asking the guy, hey, what's your name, mister? Or, just opening up some type of communication and interaction with a neighbor, even if it is just something as insignificant as throwing a ball back. It's just step one.
You think the Navy SEALs hit a room that was just filled with balls?
Filled with fucking soccer balls. What the fuck is this? This prick wouldn't even give the ball. That's why they shot him. He was unarmed, and they're like, fuck you, prick. You didn't give the kids the ball back. Tap, tap.
You stupid monster.
You're taking it.
So that's kind of weird. And this is something we were talking about before the show. Helmet cameras captured the entire 40-minute raid on Osama's compound. We all know that. And we're all just dying to see this video because it was in nice HD.
Oh, there's no
helmet cams. Probably cameras all over the fucking place.
It will look like Call of Duty or any great first-person shooter, I think. I would love to see this. You want... Hey, fucking United States government, you're in debt? You don't want to tax people? Put this fucking thing out on a DVD. Charge $1,000 for it.
Oh my God, you're into something.
And you're making money.
Yeah.
Because I would fucking pay to see this fucking thing. Do a pay-per-view.
What's wrong, Jimmy?
It's just the same suggestion you've heard with the death penalty.
I know.
They'll show the excuses on pay-per-view.
I know. You love that. You want to give the family a rusty tin can lid and let him in there alone 5 minutes to cut his fucking...
It's our old bit. You know what they should do.
You know what they should do?
Know what they should
do. You know what they should do,
What they should have done was grab Bin Laden's body and drag it through Times Square.
Wrap it in fucking bacon, motherfucker.
And give every family a kick to his head.
Yeah.
You know what they should do?
We'll hit him 9 times and then 11 times, but with the dash B, I don't know.
Good one, Chip.
Bring his body to the top of the Empire State Building and drop it head first.
Throw it off, man.
You know what they should do?
You know what they should do.
We're all guilty of it. I want to say that we all know a guy like that, but we've all done it ourselves, right?
We're all that guy because I would pay money to see that.
I like Ant's idea, and I think it would even be satisfying if the video you get, whether it's online, maybe a little Netflix instant or something nice, right? Where you get the helicopters landing, you get the whole fucking thing. The guys running through the compound. And like, I think you said it before the show. And then they turn that fucking corner and there's Bin Laden. That's all you would need.
Yeah.
Because maybe the graphic thing would piss off a lot of people. But if that's where the fucking thing ended, you would have the biggest fucking boner.
That'd be great. I want.
Could you imagine that
so
Navy SEAL turns that corner and there he is,
and it's like his helmet cam just sees him.
There he fucking is.
He makes that threatening move that they said he made because he was unarmed, and then gets shot in the head.
Yeah.
I don't know, scratching his ample nose. What was he doing? What do you think the threatening move was that he was doing? Putting his hands up?
He was probably reaching for a gun taped to the ceiling.
Yes. It could have been. He is a tall man and could have reached the ceiling with his hands as he put them up above his head.
He was doing the robot. That's what a lot of people don't know. Bin Laden, when he got nervous, would do the robot dance.
How embarrassing. You're doing the robot and just get fucking nailed in the noggin.
While the music from fucking Revenge of the Nerds played, where they were all dancing. That was Bin Laden's favorite song.
So we have that song, that dumb song from
I know it's
the end of Revenge of the Nerds, right?
Yeah.
But the White House should release that. Just the running down the corridor, the hallway, whatever you want to call it. They make that turn and boom.
They probably
if that was
say,
on TV, wow.
Yeah.
Without the fucking kill shot.
But they would probably say the national security reasons.
Sure.
They don't want to show what these guys do tactically. It would kind of tip their hands. So,
the other thing, they said they grabbed all the hard drives, computers, and all that stuff. They got a bevy of material. They're saying whatever.
Yep.
How are they able to go through a compound like that in 40 minutes and get what they think they need?
I don't know.
You got to think there's just. I'm just thinking of my own apartment or the house I grew up in. It would take way more than 40 minutes to try to get anything out of there.
I think they knew, they know what to look for. Any computer, you're obviously grabbing.
But what about hidden panels maybe, or drop ceilings, or dumb stuff under the mattresses?
Yeah.
I mean, they got to fucking check all that shit.
They probably fucking tossed the place.
And don't forget, there's 25 of them.
Yeah, a lot of guys are in there, so
maybe 40 minutes is an eternity.
And maybe they did miss a few things, but the computer equipment is key right there.
Because you think the 40 minutes was spent just getting Osama, but that could have been the first 2 minutes.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, and then just ransacking the joint, getting out of there,
and then getting nervous that the Pakistani military might get involved.
Yeah, wondering what's going on over there.
Right,
it's a little loud.
Right,
Pakistani military would not have shot at U.S. soldiers though.
Yeah, and that shit though, they probably wouldn't know who the fuck was who, true. And and if they did know Bin Laden was in there, I'm not sure if they would even bother going over. They'd probably just go, look, if that's America and soldiers getting him out of there, we better not even fucking move over there. Because the Americans probably would have lit them up.
Yeah. Chris on Long Island, they would come out and give them money instead of giving their balls back. That is fucking strange, man. If you had a neighbor that did that, you'd be pretty happy about it, but that's strange.
Yeah.
Your father would be suspicious. Wait, the neighbor's giving you money instead of giving your old kickball back?
Maybe they wanted to check the fucking ball and cut it open to see if there was any kind of intelligence equipment in there, a bug or something.
Or maybe they wanted to just give it to the kids that were fucking living on the compound.
Living in the compound itself, right,
the kids probably found it most times.
Oh, really?
They're probably like, our ball went over. Well, there's 38 children and one 6'9" man, so here's 2 columples. Whatever it is those people used to fucking buy shit.
Oh, look at that. Another missing cruise passenger. A woman disappears from Celebrity Millennium.
Oh,
the boy. Celebrity Millennium.
The old pusheroo.
And this guy's great. He gets out of his pickup truck, starts shooting at police as his truck rolls into a telephone pole. And then I guess he tries to peel out.
Yeah, how bad of shots are they?
Well, I think that you could see some shots being fired to the back window. I think, did they get him?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, they had to have gotten that guy.
You got to think.
What a dummy.
Yeah, I mean, he traipses back like he's running on ice with fucking glass shoes.
That was intense. I want to know what's going on with that story. Did they kill him? Sure looked like a lot of shots going through his back window of that pickup truck.
A lot of people are pissed at the channel change. Now they're coming in because they're starting to wake up.
Oh, really?
Some people can't find us. Some people, their old units don't get the channel. More complaints about the app. I just want to acknowledge that these people are bitching about it every day, and I don't know what to tell you at this point.
What channel are we on right now, dude?
What service do you have?
I've talked to the guys about the app down the hall, and I don't know. I don't know what to do there.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
They're aware of it. Trust me. We tell them almost every day that a lot of people have problems with the app. So they threw the ball. They didn't throw the balls back. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So yeah, the helmet cameras. Wow, captured the entire 40-minute raid.
Yeah.
President watched it live. They all watched it live.
I know. They want able to watch it live like a movie.
Have you guys seen a bunch of the shows are now doing it where they're just focused on each individual face? I said it yesterday, but it's unbelievable to see the looks on these people's faces.
Yeah.
You know they're seeing some shit. You see Obama's look?
Oh, yeah.
You see all the photoshopping going on?
Well, the commercial they showed beforehand, there was a commercial for AOL that would come on each helmet cam before you could actually watch the raid.
Could you see that? You're all pissed off.
Yeah.
Somebody photoshopped a nice controller in Obama's hand.
Oh, like he's playing a little Xbox.
And then they said he's fucking up some noobs.
Yeah.
So a lot of people having fun with that fucking photo out there. Pretty funny. White House now says bin Laden was not armed during assault. Yeah, we said that.
Oops, whatever.
56.5 million watched Obama's speech about bin Laden's death. And the last bullet point today, which is going to piss off Ant, his approval rating jumps 9 points.
Well, of course.
Yeah, well, that's expected.
I love how that happens, though. Who are the people that, like, one thing happens, they're like, I couldn't stand this guy. I don't like the way he's handling it. Oh, that's great. I love him.
That's just like the stock market.
I don't know. Up, down one day.
We're all skittish, I guess. Oh, you found it with the...
That is good. He's fucking PlayStation.
He's got the PlayStation remote.
His face is all intense.
That's funny. But look at the looks on these people.
They're all wearing
faces.
the hats. They're all Obama. That's great. There's a bunch of these.
Any good ones besides the remote?
It's a little bit everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's just everywhere.
Yeah.
Did you read about the head of Indian Affairs getting all pissed off?
Of course, because they named him Geronimo.
It was codenamed Geronimo.
Was he wasn't codenamed Geronimo, though, right?
No, that was the nickname for him, Geronimo something. Why would the Indian Affairs guy not just shut the fuck up? Who cares what he thinks?
I think it was a woman.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whatever hangs between its legs.
Yeah.
Who cares?
When I used to play basketball and my dad was the coach, we had a very famous play called Geronimo.
Geronimo.
So it brought me back to a time when my dad...
You sure you're saying Geronimo, not my son's a Mo?
It just meant we're going long. It was almost like a football play, man. He would call Geronimo on the sidelines, and that meant I had to fucking race up the sideline all the way to the other hoop.
Geronimo's
get
always
a nice
been,
long pass.
Yeah, it's always been one of those kind of, Geronimo. Mm-hmm. But, he was, I guess his code name was Geronimo.
I heard it was, all right. I heard his code name, I heard that too at first, and then I heard it was a little different.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't have.
I heard last night maybe it was Geronimo. And
if someone has info on that, please.
They say that Geronimo was an American hero and should not be.
He was the first terrorist.
Why would the Indian guy not just shut
the fuck up?
Do you really think that when hunting bin Laden, they shouldn't call him you asshole?
They need a name. So what?
Just shut up.
They call him Nixon.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Mm-hmm. Oh, all right, cut. We have in our sights. What do you think of them apples? Shut up.
The amount of tax breaks you people get, shut up. Let us use the name Geronimo.
We have casino hey ya in our sights.
Right. Shut up already.
Soldier sees him. Blackjack.
Yes. We have half of Anthony Cumia's check in our sights. That's smooth, Jim.
Oh, I got the real picture of Obama. He wrote Obama. Kevin from Connecticut, you just fucked up too now, man.
Yeah,
instead of saying Obama, instead of saying Osama, you said Obama bin Laden. I got the real death picture. There you go.
Oh, it's just X's over his eyes. That was done in Microsoft Paint.
Yeah,
that's really good.
That's got to be it, though.
Yeah. Well, that you know something? That's just one letter off. So it's very difficult. The Obama-Osama thing. Everybody's been doing it. Mm-hmm. So you got to say bin Laden. That's what I've been trying to do.
Yeah, but
just say bin Laden and then Obama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Obama, Osama. If you went back to 2001, I think we've done this break.
You never would have elected a guy named Obama.
Someone told you that in the near future, our president's going to be Obama.
Hussein. Yeah.
Right.
Barack Hussein Obama.
People would go, you're fucking
really?
nuts.
Really? Is that what's going to happen?
You got to go to the funny fucking farm.
Yeah. But then...
see, thank you.
Happened.
This is what I heard too, Ed. Chris in Boston. Hey, Ope, Geronimo was the plan. Jackpot was Obama's code name.
Really? Sure, Jackpot wasn't the plan?
They changed it. And it first came out that Osama was Geronimo, but now they're saying he was Jackpot and the plan itself was Geronimo. I don't know if that's true. I did hear that, though. Yeah, a lot of people saying it. The operation was Geronimo and his code name was Jackpot.
It's still pissed off some Indians.
Jackpot, though. That's hilarious.
Jackpot.
So they were going with the casino.
It's still ding, 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 ding.
And what do they say when they got him? What was the code? It almost sounded like a Kia.
Like, he's dead.
EKIA.
EKIA, right.
E is killed in action.
A Kia.
Enemy killed in action. EKIA.
What could E have been? Why would I think E?
Iraq.
Yes. With the E network. They killed the entire network. Egbert killed in action. Or Edgar. I shot my teeth. Putting moisture on them.
So what do you think happens next? Like, it's such a good feeling in the country right now, but there's going to be something that's just going to ruin everyone's fucking party.
Well, within minutes of the announcement, I said that you're going to start seeing people in a couple of days come out and say that the celebrations were inappropriate.
Oh, of course.
And those are already coming out. I've read a few of those.
But I'm talking about, something happens, unfortunately. The feeling is too good, and always when you get this feeling that's too good, there's always something right around the corner, unfortunately.
Well,
it just seems to be life.
I think we're more apt to have one of these homegrown fucking Muslim assholes do something that have a real international incident, like 9/11, especially. I don't think it'll be something that big. If anything, look out for kooks
in the mall,
running into a mall or
cafes,
movie theater,
like that.
Shit like that, with a gun and just shooting up some people.
Mark my word, the feeling is too good. There's something right around the corner. I don't think it's a 9/11 type situation.
Yeah.
I'm in agreement with you, Ann.
A lot of security Thursday for Obama's trip here to New York.
Oh my God!
Tomorrow.
Can you imagine?
You don't want to be downtown, that's for sure.
I think I'm going to go ride my bicycle down there.
Are you going to ride your bicycle down there and see what the deal is with the dealio?
I visit Ground Zero every once in a while. It's been a while. I heard one of the buildings is like 50 stories high now. Is that true?
Yeah. You pop up pictures of their progress.
I guess I haven't been there in a while then. I don't remember seeing that last time I was down there.
They're not still calling it the Freedom Tower, are they? That fucking horrible name. That reactionary name.
Freedom Tower.
Enough with of course we love freedom, but enough with the word freedom.
60
freedom.
stories.
Wish we had more of it.
Yeah.
Hey, they showed the video of inside the place. We know that, Ryan.
Yeah.
That's the video afterwards.
Yeah.
We want the video of the Navy SEAL running down these fucking hallways and turning the corner, and there he is.
Yes.
God, I want to see that. You think we'll eventually see that, Ant?
Yeah, at some point.
Not anytime soon.
No. It's like anything else. Everything gets out, but I think you're talking years.
Really?
Years. Maybe we'll see something. I don't know. I'd love to see it, like, right now.
How many people do you think have seen that video? How many? And is there a circle of people that they finally at the White House go, all right, you've been interning here a while.
You want to see this?
Let me show you something.
Check this out.
How many people do you think?
Check this out. It's great.
A couple hundred, maybe? If you're a senator, do you get to see this?
Yeah, I think so.
So are they knocking on doors
probably.
going, all right, let me see this fucking thing?
Yeah, there's
like,
probably
who gets to see it? Secretaries? Maybe the old shoe shiner?
Nah, I think you're right, though.
You think the White House shoe shiner that's been there since Eisenhower gets to see it? I love those
throw
old
him
guys.
a bone.
Right.
Yes, sir, Mr. President. Yes, sir.
You've been scrubbing toilets for 50 years. Why don't you
come on
here?
in. Check this out. It's great. You're going to love it.
That's the shit I always wonder about, that just weird fucking stuff. Like, who gets to see that video? The heavies get to, but, I mean, is there other privileged people?
That's got to just be great. God, just seeing that fucking bashing the shit out of that place. Copters coming in, gunfire.
You think that'll be a mission eventually on Call of Duty or something?
Probably, yeah.
Someone will reenact that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, someone's going to pop that on a level. Make it a game level. Take out Osama.
I was listening on the way in that they had this shit figured out. They built a duplicate compound.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize how much detail. They said they knew exactly how many feet they needed to run to get back to the choppers way before they did this mission.
All the doors and windows. And
a million different scenarios.
Height of everything. Yeah, they ran through different scenarios. What would happen if this happened.
Imagine a Navy SEAL, all of a sudden you jump out of that chopper and you go, I know this exactly.
Yeah, I know this whole place.
Crazy.
I know it like it's my own house. Yeah. They train like motherfuckers.
Or imagine the guy had to get some Tums across the street from the pharmacy and the helicopter had to wait.
I don't think they would have waited. No. Probably would have been inconvenient and dangerous.
Right. Imagine.
If the helicopter's there and they want to shoot bin Laden, but the guy giving the orders is getting Tums at the pharmacy.
He's just waiting like, oh, God.
That would piss off so many
Somebody
people.
in front using coupons.
They also had some of the older Navy SEALs guys on TV last night.
Yeah.
Saying like they start with over 200 guys and then they graduate with like 20.
Yeah.
They don't want you to quit. They make you. One guy was saying they make you think they want you to quit, but in the end they don't want you to quit. But they make it so fucking hard, hoping that you understand and can hang in there. But in the end, man, out of 200 guys, it's usually about 20 that graduate.
I watched a few shows on the
and you know they bring only the toughest guys in to begin with.
Yeah, to begin with. That's
what makes that amazing.
I've watched those shows, documentaries on there, and it looks like some of the worst, most uncomfortable shit. When you're they just have these lines of guys, half in the water, half in the sand, with holding up just giant logs or these rafts, giant logs.
Jimmy laughs.
Holding them over their
Jimmy
head.
just giggled.
They're trying not to fall asleep as these guys are just dumping shovelfuls of sand down their back. And making them roll around, pick the thing up again.
Just like Stripes.
Jump in the water, it's freezing cold, jump out.
Yeah.
It just looks like some of the most uncomfortable training
Horrendous.
ever. Yeah.
And then this Team 6, half of the SEALs who go out for Team 6 don't make it. Like, that is a 50%
Yeah, that's like
rate.
the motherfucker of the motherfuckers.
What could you possibly have to do more? Like,
Oh.
Know what would get me in that training? Would be the
all of it would get me.
Oh yeah, obviously. Why am I even trying to sound like a tough guy? But the thing that would get me the most would be the lack of sleep.
Oh yeah, the guys that have fallen asleep are
destroys
amazing.
me in my everyday life. Like when you guys come in here with no sleep, I don't know how you do it.
I went to bed at 2 last night.
Because those days when I have no sleep, I could barely function.
Yeah, it was 2:00.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys do it. The lack of sleep is the thing that would just kill me.
I had to stick around and stay up for the coupon show. Yeah, have you seen this fucking thing? Coupon fucking.
Oh, no. What's the coupon show?
Look, it's the gayest.
I love when you bring this late night TV to the show.
It's the gayest thing ever.
And you had to stay up for it?
But I was compelled.
You were done with Bin Laden coverage and said, I need to watch the coupon show?
Yeah, well, I had just turned on the TV upstairs, and a channel was on. I'm not even sure what the fuck it was. But then I'm seeing this guy, and he's saying that he's getting a bunch of these care packages together to send to the troops. And he uses these coupons and goes to the grocery store and buys shit and then sends it out. And they got this guy pushing 3 fucking shopping carts full of shit. He's got stacks of coupons. He rings up like $450 because they had to do 2 separate transactions because he had so much shit. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't fit on one register's like one transaction. First transaction, like $450 and shit like that. And then he gives the coupons. She's going beep, beep,
over and
beep.
over again.
Like $5. Dude, $5 he had to pay. People are looking amazed that this guy is like doing that. And he did it again. It was like something like $9. He got like a shitload of stuff, like $800 and some odd dollars for like $20.
We all know that, but that means clipping out coupons. Who the fuck's gonna do that?
This guy was so like anal retentive and a little odd, a little Rain Man-ish with the numbers. Like he'd be going, okay, I need this toothpaste, and you think the big economy pack is more, but you could get more if you buy the little one twice.
Guy.
And then he's just got all the coupons. He's the guy you would not want to be behind him online. I know that.
Just buy your fucking toothpaste, please.
But he was buying a fuckload for, the troops.
Well,
so.
that's a nice thing.
But yeah, and then it's like, so he buys all these toothpaste, and it goes, and these are free because of all those coupons. So he gets that. He got a bunch of juice things, and it's like, yeah, all free. Like 30 of them in a shopping cart. Doesn't pay anything.
Would you go through that?
No, you know what?
When you were poor, would you have?
When I was poor, too lazy.
Yeah, I just would steal stuff. That was way easier.
Yeah, that's free too.
Than clipping out fucking coupons.
I was watching, just going like, wow, I never knew that was all. There's a whole thing going on with this.
What do you mean
clipping.
What do you mean it's the coupon show?
It's like it's a reality show, and they get people that clip these coupons and save unbelievable amounts of money. Follow them around. See where they get the coupons from, where they got their inspiration from, and then they go shopping. And the big thing is when they go shopping and how much they could get off of their bill.
My mom was a coupon lady.
Yeah, to that extent, where she was like getting shit for nothing.
Purse and just I got a coupon for that. I got a coupon. Oh yeah.
And this guy had it all figured out. Like he knew the price of shit, and he'd be like, okay, I got a coupon. It's double off, so it's this, and then you add the rebate to that. And like it ends up being nothing. Wow. And I'm there at 2 a.m. going, I'm fascinated by this, but I have to go to fucking sleep.
Could you try to do it and videotape yourself trying to be coupon guy for
never.
1 day?
I could, because I don't want to be the guy. Like I pride myself, no matter what I do, if it involves a line, I pride myself on being able to get the transaction done, walk away, and look at the line and go, see, that's how it's done.
Right. You know what I finally have done, though, is I've become generic guy, finally.
Really?
Because you get tricked by advertising, especially in the drugstore and shit. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, like fucking heartburn medicine or whatever, and you see the one that and then the dumb generic one that looks just awful to its left. It just looks weak and unhealthy. But then you do study the ingredients. It's the same shit for like half the price.
I don't know. I can't.
So
I
finally ventured into that world because too many people have that are in the know are like it's the same shit. It really is.
I can't bring myself to do that with certain things.
I'm the same way, but
like
it's
some
I think
things
it's right.
Like
same thing.
Some things you're like, I don't care. I'll fucking.
Well, if it's cereal
anything.
Or something like that, it's not. You got to go with the frosted
cereal.
flakes.
You got to go with that. Yeah,
you got to go with Tony the Tiger.
You can't go with sugary flakes.
Right.
And
I understand that.
Like,
food wise, I don't fuck around.
Yeah, you can't fuck around.
But all that dumb drug shit.
Yeah, shit like that.
Keeping my stools solid or whatever. I'll fucking go with it.
Will you go with a generic stool solid?
I made that up.
Stool.
Usually I need a softener.
I need a stool softener.
If you need to know the truth.
Well, the stool softener, like the generic brand, comes in a tube with it shaped like a cockhead.
And it loosens everything up nice.
Nice. By the way, can I apologize? We get the channels wrong. I just tweeted Sirius 105, XM 206 as well.
What's wrong with you?
It's the other way around.
But you were saying that Howard 101 and 105.
Well, he's a fortunate one. There's a few fortunate people that work here that get the same channel on both platforms. For some reason, we still don't get that.
No, but how would they?
I would have loved to just been 20 whatever on both things. Who cares what we move down the dial?
How are we only 5 away? You're saying who buffers us between us and Howard? Well, there's 100 buffers. 100 between us.
Well, I was talking about XM because we live in the XM world.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. That's right. The best of on XM. Okay.
I'll always be an XM guy.
Yeah.
So when I talk about this stuff, I talk from an XM point of view.
Yeah, it makes sense.
The company that was extremely creative and didn't rely on just one or two things.
I remember those days.
I'm an XM guy all the way. To all the people that got fired.
I'll tell you what I am. I'm a fucking merger guy. Why? Because stock went up.
You're Mr. Merger guy.
It did.
Well, there's some problems around the corner.
No.
What was that FCC
thing?
Oh, you don't even want to talk about it? Okay, sorry.
Oh, boy.
What?
No.
I want to talk about it.
No, I think Danny's right on this one.
All right. Whatever it is, I hate them.
He's absolutely right on this one. I'm sorry. I take that back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I slipped there. Sorry. Oh, here's Megan in D.C. Now, this is the shit we want. We need to bring sexy back.
What?
Megan in D.C., she's a regular. I recognize her. What's up, Megan?
Ooh.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Listen to this story. Go ahead.
I had sex with a Navy SEAL in the bathroom of a party just because he was a Navy SEAL.
How great is that?
Great.
Wow.
He just told you he was?
Yeah.
Oh, you think he
How
told
about you suck my cock?
Yeah.
Walk us through that. What kind of party? Did you go in the bathroom? Where'd you go?
Yeah, it was just, it was in a house, in the bathroom.
Did you do the old bend over the sink?
He'd have sand on his balls.
Yeah.
I think we're actually on the floor, if I remember correctly.
Did he put his penis in your hiney and then put his arms over his head and run in place while he jammed it up your shitter? Excuse my language.
And the only reason you did it was because he was a Navy SEAL?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I just wanted to be able to say that I had, had sex with a Navy SEAL.
That's great. And he just wanted to be able to say he fucked a girl at the party.
All
right, you're good.
But they don't tell you that the Navy SEAls don't last that long.
No, they come immediately.
Yeah, that's the other side of that whole thing.
In and out. No load left behind.
And it just, dribbles out.
What's it?
I said it wasn't especially memorable either way.
Shit, because
He wasn't bad.
because they concentrate more on, killing than fucking.
Right.
Oh, he was very muscly.
He was very muscly.
Do you like the muscly guys?
Yeah, he was really lean, though. He wasn't like a big,
I hear most of you broads don't like the muscly.
So they tell us.
Is that what they tell us?
Of course they do.
Yeah.
They love the muscly.
That's why I said it, because I was hoping for
A guy with
confirmation.
flabby arms and a pot belly.
Yeah.
That's
Dude, I look like an orangutan without a shirt. I'm sitting there. I'm like, who wants to fuck me?
Do you just say that to yourself in front of a mirror?
Dude, I say it out loud
the
to
answer
whoever's in
is
the room.
serious.
By the way, our pal Jim Norton's a jerk because he photobombed my fucking photo yesterday.
I didn't mean to.
With Guy Fieri. You're just a jerk.
Guy Fieri.
Women will fuck me as a means, to becoming closer. It's never the goal, though. A woman never looks at me and is like, I gotta fuck that guy. It's one of those things you're like, all right, if I have to, I will for the dinner.
So why don't we do this? She's gone.
Damn it.
I want to know if, in general, women don't like muscly guys. Or how big do the muscles...
muscly guys.
How big do the muscles get where you don't like it anymore?
They probably don't like, bodybuilder guys, but I think they like muscly guys. I think they would like to, grab onto a muscly guy than flabby guy.
I'm sorry, I got distracted.
I think.
Oh, fuck, that is true. Eastside Paul, thank you.
Huh?
My brother's restaurant, F.H. Riley's, who I'm a silent partner of.
Yeah.
Trust me, I say silent partner because I don't want to ruin what he's got going. #1 restaurant in Huntington, just voted.
Oh, wow.
What?
And F.H. Riley's, #1 restaurant in all of Huntington.
Well, there's plenty of restaurants in Huntington, too.
That's fucking huge because Huntington has become like a restaurant mecca for Long Island.
Yeah.
Every other fucking storefront is now a restaurant. Thanks for that, Eastside Paul. My brother's going to be stoked.
How far strong arm? Did you pay off? What'd you do? Break some legs?
We got some things.
Did some things? Got some things accomplished? Did some favors?
My brother's slowly but surely running that town.
You got some suction in Huntington? Some suction.
Yeah, some traction.
Like that. Yeah, I think he's got suction with the captain.
I told you we bought upstairs, right? And
yeah.
Renting or buying, whatever the fuck, long-term lease.
Drug front or whorehouse? What are you making it?
Thinking Yankee Cranky Shop.
Yankee Cranky?
We thought business was going way too well, and we need to fuck it up somehow.
That'd be great.
Just like I do on the radio. So
the inaugural Yankee Cranky day.
Yeah. It's going to have that photo of... how do you explain it? It's always a logo of a woman... standing over a guy, and it's obvious that she's jerking him off. If you look at it the right way.
But it's a massage.
It's Chinese fucking caricatures, but if you squint, you could see, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That's a woman jerking off a guy.
That's a yanking and a cranking going on.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Muscly guys, why don't we fucking go to break with that shit? What do you got? No, there's what? E-Rock?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw some... Are you calling the runner in?
Yeah.
Well,
you stretching a double into a triple over there? What are you doing?
Because you can't hear me, so we got to do signs.
I like the
sign
language. It just
that is sign
language.
language. You got to watch. People might think it's gang signs and start bucking.
Yeah, I know. That's definitely a problem these days.
Amazing.
Oh, I know where I was going. So you were doing the coupon show. We got to get into the adult baby thing.
Huh?
I only saw a quick clip of this fucking weirdo.
Taboo, that show called Taboo. Yeah, I saw that.
You want to play the whole 5-minute preview clip?
There's a preview clip, and I think it airs tonight.
I think so. Yeah, it's the premiere, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people brought this to my attention, this adult baby. We had one of these in studio many years ago, and they're the real fucking deal, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell's going on there.
And he's married, right? He got a wife.
I only saw literally a couple seconds and said, oh, my God.
That's the weirdest thing, man. It's just the weirdest, dumbest thing.
I don't get it.
Just like a baby.
I don't get it.
What's wrong with you?
I don't get it whatsoever. And we got to talk about the sad end to the 1959 Playmate. What a great story.
Is that what she was? The 1959 Playmate?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yvette Vickers, who was really hot.
She was hot in that Attack of the 50-Foot Woman.
Although her eyes are a little too far apart.
You think?
Yeah, if you're going to get picky.
Was she the 59 Playmate of the Year?
I believe so. Is that her? Is that
don't look like her.
Yvette Vickers?
No.
If you go Attack of the 50-Foot Woman.
All right, maybe they got it wrong on the paper. Late 50s, though. She was certainly a Playmate.
Playboy, we'll see that. Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, that's her. Wow. Damn it.
That's, wow.
Damn it!
Color pictures? Let's see.
Oh, my God. What would you do with that?
Oh, yeah, that ain't bad. Look at her. She's laying on the couch.
That's
That looks like a much newer picture than it is.
That's Yvette Vickers.
That picture's like from the 50s.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What a plump, juicy hiney.
Yeah,
She's in Danny S.
She got that guy.
That's an ass like fucking like young Danny Ross hiney. Without the booze bottles all over the floor.
If you didn't know any better, you would think these pictures were taken last week.
Yeah.
It's starting to get creepy.
Let me see her cankles.
You used to be able to look at a picture and know that it was old.
Oh, my God, is that...
What?
I thought I saw a picture of her from, like... Is that her?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Who's that?
Is that her?
That's Warren Haynes.
Oh, my God.
That time is a bitch.
Wow.
None
that
of us
really
escaped
is
that shit,
just
huh?
Bad.
Wow,
Oh,
that's the
some
same
do.
broad?
Oh, look at that picture. Hold on. Go. Yeah, where's her hair? Just her face. Where she got the hair in her eyes. Yeah, let me see that shit.
I like the face pictures.
Look at that.
Look at this face.
She looks fucking...
You can't see because it's radio.
Yeah, she looks good there.
Her eyes are a little far apart.
Nah, but she got a roundish face for it.
Yeah.
She's fucking hot. And then, wow, what a tragic end.
We'll tell you what happened to her next if you
yeah.
haven't heard yet.
Kramer!
It's tough to tease anything these days with this stupid social
It
network.
really is.
But what the hell, we're old school with that tease for you. All right, and and the adult baby club. Yes, stay there.
Robin,